Yes, lovely people. We are on live. Good to go. Everybody's waiting with bated breath to jump into this live feed. Once again, welcome to you, Annie. Hallelujah, Adeniyi. How you doing, Maria? J Money. You guys are just like true fans of the show, boy. I'm kind of liking it. We're live. We're talking about friendship and purpose. Friendship and purpose. How does your friendship affect your purpose? Because if you have the right friends, they can direct your purpose. Friends have a way of actually messing with your destiny. Show me your friends and I'll tell you your destiny. I don't care if you're Superman, Batman, or Iron Man. If you have the wrong people around you, it can mess with your destiny. Today, we're going to be talking about fake friends. If you've ever had an experience with a fake friend, all I need you to do is just to give me a thumbs up. If you've ever had an experience with fake friends, all I need you to do is to give me a thumbs up. Who hasn't? I think many people have had experiences with fake friends. So to kick off today's show, I just want you to kind of like, how did it feel when a friend, quote unquote, betrayed you? How did it feel? Our special guest today is online. How you doing, Mayowa? We're going to be bringing you on in a bit. We're just going to warm the team up. We're talking about fake friends and destiny. Show me your friends and I'll tell you your destiny. Whenever you experience fake friends, it has a way of draining you and it's not fair. I know. It feels bad. So today, welcome everybody that's online. We're live on Facebook and Instagram. Jitin, well, how you doing? Heather, how you doing? Just shouting at everybody. We're waiting for everybody to come on in. So we've been talking about purpose. And I started off with this whole notion that everything that was created for a purpose. There is nothing on this planet that's been created that doesn't have a purpose. Everything and everyone has a purpose, period. That's it. I can argue till the cows come home. That's my notion on that. I believe that everybody on this planet has a purpose. Now, the second you walk into that knowledge, you build confidence. It makes you feel good to know that my life has a purpose. I might not know what the purpose is. You might not know what the purpose is. But the point is this. Your life has a purpose, period. Everything that you do, you have a purpose, period. That's all I need you to begin to understand. On the second night, I started talking about when you try to copy other people, you violate your purpose. So you're an eagle, you're trying to copy the dolphin, you are violating your purpose. You're an eagle, you try to copy the dolphin, you're violating your purpose. And then I went on to talk about the fact that when we look at friendship, in terms of purpose today, but you have a purpose. If you compare yourself to other people, you violate your purpose. And moving on from that, no one knows the product better than the manufacturer, meaning you were created by love, for love, to be loved. So if you ever wondered, why am I on this planet? You are here for a reason, and the reason is for love, meaning to be loved. Because here's the thing, when God created everything, He created everything and everything was good. Look around you. Look in the mirror. You might not know your functionality, but yet you do have. And then yesterday we talked about self-doubt and how self-doubt has a way of really damaging people's lives. And self-doubt, if you don't know the purpose of something, you are going to abuse that thing. And that's the saddest point about people. When you don't know the purpose of the phone, dropping water, it messes up. So today we're going to be talking about fake friends and your purpose. Show me your friends and I'll tell you your destiny. There are two types of friends. There are chargers and there are drainers. Those who charge you, make you feel good about yourself, make you feel good about your dreams, make you feel good about your goals. When you're around them, they love you for who you are. They love you for every part. You're good, you're bad, and you're ugly. That's what they're about. Some of you have made some stupid decisions in your life because of a friend. Because what you've tried to do, all in the name of loyalty, you have decided to violate your purpose, all in the name of loyalty. I said to someone the other day, I said, don't you ever let temporary friends cause permanent damage to your destiny. Don't you ever let temporary friends cause permanent damage to your destiny. Friends have a way of just opening up their mouth without thinking sometimes. And what friends tend to do is they have a way of pretty much thinking, well, whatever I do, I've got to impress my friends. I've got to look after my friends. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. Nah, you don't have to impress friends. The only person you need to impress is yourself and the destiny that you were here to achieve. Yeah, so important. It's so important. So as we're waiting for more people to come on, we've got our special guest today. And if you would like to ask a question live, please just throw it up. But before we do that, what are your goals? What are your aspirations? What are the things that you have in the pipeline you want to achieve over the next coming decade, 5 years? Because I want you to understand that whatever you want to achieve, you need to have the right people around you. Who are the people in your dream team? So real quickly, I want you to get a name in your mind of someone that makes you feel amazing. That when you're around this person, you feel so alive. Because this is what it's all about. That when you have the right people around you, you should feel alive. You shouldn't feel anything less than alive. You should not feel anything less than alive. So we've got Amanda here who says, I want to be a speech and language therapist. So here's the thing. If you have a friend that wants to get to level 10 and you're a level 5, your friend's going to encourage you to move to level 10. But if you're on level 10 and you got friends who are level 5, they're just going to pull you back. And if you notice how negative friends they've always got something to say. Haters, backstabbers, okay? Backstabbers. And it's so sad. It is so sad. Let me get some music on for you guys. Yeah, because tonight's topic, everyone's going to really be feeling it, honestly. Because for me, I only have a few friends. And I trust them very dearly. I trust them. I trust my friends. I hold them close because if you cannot trust your friends to nurture you when times are bad, to lift you up when it's needed, then there is an issue. Some of you have kept friends all because, oh yeah, out of loyalty. Nah, I'm not keeping friends out of loyalty. I'm sorry. Can't do that. It's pointless. It's pointless. So if you would like to ask a question, this is the time to message me right now. I'm going to get some questions on. Let me get some music in the background. Yeah. So I'm going to bring on our special guest and we're going to get chatting about friendship and how friendship has actually influenced her journey. She's an amazing lady and she has a lot to offer us in terms of her experiences, because the reason why I bring people on is to get a different angle. So we're going to bring you on live now, our special guest for today. Friendship. We want to get some views on friendship. We're going to put our dukes up for friendship. What is it about? What's friendship about?
Hiya. Hey guys.
Hello, how you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mayowa.
Hello guys. Hope you're good.
Yes, we're all good. And Mayowa, if you follow her and her sister, they do this very, very amazing, comical and inspirational. Honestly, it's very inspirational. So today we're talking about fake friends and destiny and purpose. What has been your experience with friends? Like, kind of share with us what has been your experience with friendships.
Oh God, it's been a roller coaster. Like literally, it's been a roller coaster. I think one thing I've learned from friendship so far is that no one is perfect, yeah? No one is perfect, first of all. Because I used to think everyone had to be on the same wave as I was, or everyone has got the same heart as I do, but I've learned that no one is perfect.
Yeah.
And another thing I've learned is to always choose quality friends over quantity. Because I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, like I want to have as much friends as I can so I can look popular, or I want to have people around me so I can feel complete or validated.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
I would literally rather have no friends than have rubbish friends. That's
Wow.
just how I am. And to be honest, personally, I actually haven't got a lot of friends, to be honest, because I feel like a lot of people out there, or maybe it's because I don't go out as often as I should, I don't know. But I feel like I haven't really got a lot of friends because a lot of people I've come across don't like. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna get passionate because I feel like this is actually my topic.
Jeez, I knew I picked the right guest. You know, when they came, because the more hurt you felt in the past, the more, because you find out the older you get, the less friends you have.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
the backstabbers.
Yes, the backstabbers. Yeah. And one thing I would say about sussing out fake friends is observe how people act when you tell them good news. Yeah, always observe. Like if you tell them a good news and they're like, oh, really? Like you will tell from their vibe. They don't even have to say anything. You will just tell from their vibe. They'll be like, okay, well done.
So their reaction, if their reaction isn't positive,
yes,
there's a bit of a hurt. There's a bit of jealousy.
Yeah. And one thing I've gotten to learn is that sometimes they actually don't even mean to be jealous, but it's just that's just how they are, and they don't know more than what they don't know what they don't know.
Okay.
And when I say they don't know what they don't know, I mean they don't know anything. They don't know beyond what they know. They don't know that actually, do you know what? Yeah, I can be great as well.
Wow.
I can do this as well. I don't have to be jealous as well. I can glow together. I can learn.
Yes.
And that's all they know. They know the jealousy. So maybe it could be down to immaturity. That's why they act that way. And so anyway, so one thing I'll say is observe how they react when you tell them something nice about yourself.
Okay, yeah? Let's hold on to that. So everyone watching, one of the best ways to suss out whether or not you have good friends or fake friends is how do they react to good news? When you share something, guess what? I just got a certificate in something, or I'm enrolling at this uni, I'm about to do that. If they're like, oh, really? Versus like, really? What? And it's genuine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So first key thing is reaction. I like that.
Yeah, reaction. And it depends on how you are as well. You can't expect to be the sort of friend that doesn't really take good news in a good way, and you expect someone else to take your good news in a positive way.
Okay.
So you need to give out what you want as well. Like
come on.
Someone, like, you need to know your value. Like if you're the sort of person that if someone tells you that, oh listen, oh mate, I got this, oh my gosh, well done, I'm so happy for you. Listen, let's come out, let's go celebrate. Do you know what I mean? And you're that sort of person that is always happy for someone as well.
Yes.
So you should so I feel like I'm getting it all mixed up now. So basically what I'm trying to say is that if you want whatever you want someone else to give to you, you need to be that person as well. You need to be a good friend as well.
Yes.
So don't just expect, I'm going to be a crap friend and I expect this friends to be a good friend to me all the time. No, it doesn't work like that.
Treat others the way you like to be treated.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
That's so important.
And another thing as well, I would say watch out for the friends that all they do is they like to take and take. Like literally.
Tell us about the takers, because there's a few of them that just come to your life and just they're bloodsuckers. They just suck the blood out of you.
Sucking the nutrients. Like there's no time for that. I don't there, yeah. Like I'm a human being as well. Like I'm not God that I'm omnipotent, I'm all powerful, I can just do you know what I mean? Like human beings, it's all about relationship. Like it's all about building that relationship. It's all about give and take. Do you know what I mean? And friends that like to just take and use you constantly.
Wow.
They're not. That's how you know a fake friend as well. Like
so those are what we call the suckers. They just suck the life out of you. They take and they don't give.
Yes.
Maybe someone online are individuals who that's all they do. They take. Maybe you're the fake friend that's watching right now. We don't know. We're just saying. If you have these characteristics, so the first characteristic is how do they celebrate you? The second one is, are they just taking and not giving to you? Are they just draining and not celebrating? Yeah? Okay.
And another one is going for friends that jealous. Like you say, go for friends that, oh my gosh, like listen, you can do this, you can do that. You can, listen, why don't we do this together? Why don't we, no, I'm not gossiping all the time. Like, have you heard about, like, literally, all some people want to do is gossip.
Just gossip,
like,
true.
That's not going to get you anywhere. Like, if all you're doing is gossiping, have you heard about this, have you heard about that? Well, human beings, it's going to happen once in a while, like, have you heard about this? But when all they do is literally gossip all the
24/7.
This person, their close friends, did you know this one? They're talking about their close friends, their close friends.
Wow.
Close friends. To me, that is another sign. Do not trust people that talk about their close friends to you. Or that try to...
Pause on that one for a second. Like, because I've heard stories of someone come up to you and be like, hey, don't tell anyone, yeah? But this is what I heard about what's her name. She told me not to tell anyone, but... So if they're doing it to you about them, they were doing it about you behind your back.
They will do it to you too. So do not trust people that talk about other people to you.
Shoot.
And another thing I would say is oh God, there's so many things. There's literally so many things.
You seem to have experienced them all. You seem to have experienced. So how? Okay, so your best girlfriend, you're very, very, very close, and she's done you wrong. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with people who have done you wrong? Because you're close friends. Do you just cut ties with them and just say, do you know what? To hell with you? Or do you find a way of mending? And have you mended and that person still carried on in their foolish ways?
Yeah. Okay, to be honest, like I said, no one is perfect here. Like, if I feel like, okay, this is something I can deal with as a friend, because I'm not perfect as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But one thing I know about myself is that I don't wish bad for my friends, and I always want to uplift my friends. So if I see that my friend is not really happy about a good news that I just shared, then that is something I would, or is always jealous. I'll be like, listen, let me just kind of like, okay, let me say actually, okay, this is how I deal with it. Yeah, I literally start breaking off the communication, like, little by little. So I literally just start like gradually. I don't really tell them like my business plans anymore. So I literally just start breaking it off, because why are you putting seeds of doubt into my head? Do you get what I mean?
Wow.
So I literally just start breaking it off little by little.
Okay.
And until actually that happened to me recently. Actually, like where I told my friend something, yeah, and I felt like she planted a seed of doubt into my head. And I'm literally gonna be as real as I can. I felt like she planted a seed of doubt into my head, and I just kind of like started distancing myself, just little by little. And then after a while, and I was like, actually, do you know what? Yeah, it's not fair. Like if I just kind of break it off and just leave the whole thing, it's not fair.
Yeah.
So I actually reached out to this person and I said, listen, I want to talk about the situation. Like, if you feel comfortable to talk about the situation, we can actually talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's a long story from there.
So what we're saying is, by being open with that friend, if you really care for them as a friend, they're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna make mistakes sometimes, and you've got to be able to say, hey, listen, what you did there, it offended me, and if they're able to respond in a, do you know what, I didn't mean to do it, I apologize, I'm sorry, then the relationship carries on. But if they're like, no, I don't care, whatever, it's time for you to go and find some new friends.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, one thing I can't do with friendship is jealousy. And if, let's say something like selfishness, that's something you can work on. Like I said, no perfect, and that's something that you can work with or whatever. But when it comes to jealousy and hatred, then or bitterness, then I don't know.
You don't want.
I don't do that type of friendships. And another advice I would give to you is that do not rely on your friends for validation. Like, do not rely on your friend. Do not think, I need to go to this place with my friends. I go to restaurants by myself. Like, I literally go. I don't even. Okay, I would feel like, okay, actually, I'm actually by myself. I would deep it, but then I will go out to a restaurant by myself and I would eat. Like, I would say, be happy with yourself, feel comfortable in your own skin.
Enjoy your own company.
Exactly, your own company. That you don't need someone around you to feel complete. That you don't need someone around you to feel validated. So that's one advice I'm gonna give for people. Like, friends, listen. yeah, like life is like
Yeah. I feel your pain. Right now it's just like I could just feel that you've got a whole host of experience in terms of people. And guys, if you're watching this, let me tell you, imagine if you were a soldier, you were sent to go to war, and you were equipped, you've been trained, you're good to go. And then all of a sudden, as you landed in that place where you're meant to go to war, you got this person next to you that says, who gave you that weapon? What makes you think you're going to win? Who are you anyway? And they slowly start to sort of de-thread you to the point whereby you got nothing left. And I love what you said about don't look for validation in friends. But it's almost counterintuitive. It's like, yeah, but I get my validation from my friends. They all dress in blue. I want to wear blue. The day they decide to wear red, I'm going to wear red. But you're almost trying to tell us to be the opposite, because I see a group of people nowadays and they dress the same, look the same, talk the same, to the point whereby, down to their mobile phones, they all have the same mobile phones and they feel funny when you've got a different mobile phone. It's weird. You know, so but how do you deal with that? How do you deal with the fact that, because you're going to have to try and be an individual, because in a moment we're going to take some questions from people, because this is a hot topic. We might get an extension on time tonight. How do you deal with that? Because, you know,
how do I deal with, sorry,
with being that individual? Because it's difficult nowadays.
I feel, me personally, the way I deal with it is that I look to God, because I'm a Christian.
Okay.
I don't know if everyone else is a Christian, but me personally, I'm a Christian, and I feel like my only validation is in God.
Wow.
And the only way I can feel complete is in God.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not always going to be on 100% every day, like, you know, but when I feel lonely, I try to go back to God, like, listen, God, like, the only person I need to care about, the only person I need validation from is God.
Jeez.
And God made me for a reason, and God loves me so much, so I don't need love from a friend, or, do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's literally the way I deal with it. Like, I just literally grab my validation from God, and, you know, how much He loves me and how much I know I'm not perfect, and I try to be a good person as well. Like,
Yeah.
I try to give what I want back.
Yes.
Like, if I want a good friend, I'm gonna give.
Be a good friend.
I'm gonna be a good friend.
Excellent.
And if I know I'm trying my best, then literally,
yeah. So you know what we're gonna do now, right? This some big nuggets coming out. We're gonna take some questions. Maiwa is still live with us here, and I want you to throw your questions out to us about friendship. Maybe you're in a difficult situation with a friend. You want some advice right now on how to deal with it, because some people hold their friends like gold. Some people's friendship are even more important than their relationship with family. That's how deep it is, because they receive their identity. I like what you said. You get your validation from the creator who created you, who knows everything about you. Because here's the truth, right? Some of your friends don't know every part of you. They don't know who you're going to become. And that's why I always say to people, don't share your dreams of going to the moon with a friend who's afraid of heights. They're going to scare you and make you feel that you're not worth it. And here's my thing. If I'm around you, okay, and I don't feel empowered, you're gone. You're gone. Straight. It's either I empower you, but you're not going to drag me down. No way, Jose.
But do you mean you cut them off, like, you just cut them
like,
off?
I'll give you time.
Just keep your distance.
See, the thing is, the distance thing then starts to get a bit bait. Like, you don't call me anymore. You don't. Do you know what I mean? For me personally, I have over the years picked my friends like I pick my clothes, to the point whereby right now all I have is quality friends all around me. Like 100% of my close associates are very, 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 very powerful people. But prior to that, it's like if I see you from afar and I see that you're a bit shady, I would have already distanced myself because of what you said. I know my identity. I know I'm on this earth for a mission. Because I'm on this earth for a mission, I've got to be careful who's with me on this mission. Now, the reason why I brought you on board today is because I know your mentality. I know the kind of person you are. I'm not just going to bring any kind of idiot on live to chat nonsense. So, yeah, it's very important. So we got a question that says, I'm in year 10 and absolutely urge and long for a strong relationship with God. I go to school where I'm surrounded by mainly other races who don't believe in God. How do I keep my focus on God? That's quite interesting, actually. You know. So someone says, you know what, I go to school and there's other people who don't believe in God like I do. How do I handle that? And that's a classic.
Yeah. Can I just? One thing I would say here is that a lot of people feel like to have a relationship with God, you have to be perfect. And a lot of people feel like you have to be perfect. So, you have to be this sparkling human being with no sins or whatever. But I would say that if it comes from your heart, like God knows your intentions and God knows that you're trying to be a better person.
Yeah.
And you don't need validation from other races in order for you to feel that you need that relationship with God. As long as you know it in your heart, that you've got that relationship with God, and I feel like that's all that matters really, and you're trying to be a better person. So you don't watch what other people are saying about God or being a Christian, or you focus on you. Like, it is about you being a better person. It's about you knowing what you want. It's about you knowing your heart. What do you actually want in your heart?
Of course.
And, that's what I would say.
And also the thing is this, I think there's a lot of people who have Christian relationships with God, but they're too ashamed to express it. Let me tell you the quickest and the best way to express love. I go to places and people, I don't tell them that I'm Christian, but I show so much love that they're like, wow, I love this guy. But they don't realize that I'm actually showing God's love. Let me tell you this, if you're a Christian and you're in a school and you have people that you don't talk to, that is not godly. That is not godly. You're supposed to be light in that school. You're supposed to be light in that university. You're supposed to be light in that workplace. You're supposed to be light. So if you're, like you said, we're not perfect, but the first thing you shouldn't do is judge. And if you are judged, you got to be ready to take it because you're different. I was on a radio station this morning, talking about my views, and the guy goes, boy, I don't believe in God. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But he listened to my view anyway. Yeah, he listened to my view. So we're on live. What's up, people? How you doing? Time for you to throw out questions about friendship, life, relationships. We're probably even talking about religion. Throw your questions out. Mayowa is with us. A very dear sister to me. I've known her for, how many years now have I known you?
I would say like 2 years.
2 years plus, and someone with great character who's growing rapidly. And do you know one thing I really admire about you, Mayowa, is your hunger for God, your hunger for love for God. And it shows every time you're listening. It's like, wow, I want to learn more, and you're growing, because growth is so important. So important. Let's talk about friends and challenges, because I feel that if you have friends around you and they're not challenging you to grow, it's so important, because you could become lazy. I say to people, don't be worried about the bad friends. You got to be worried about the good friends, because the good friends can keep you where you're at. You need to find greater friends. Always upgrade your friendship levels. Got some questions here. What if the negative people are family members? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even, let me see. What are negative family members?
How'd you deal with that? You can't just move out the house.
Well, you can't just move out of the house. I would say, how do I deal with it? I deal with it with God, like, not everyone is, well, my parents are definitely not positive all the time, like, my dad is very
strict.
Very strict.
Daddy, I want to go out. No, shut up, sit down.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite strict, but I would say, how I deal with it, how I deal with it is I literally just try to take time out, like, even if it's just to go for a walk or something, just have my own space for a little bit, like, just go for a walk, gather my thoughts, and maybe, like, just say, like, a little, like, I'll just say, God help me, then I'll literally just go out for a walk and just try to let off my steam.
So it's quite interesting that you go for a walk. For me, I believe that the reason why families have that negative vibe is because there's not enough love in that house. So that's why there's that negative vibe. So praying for your family members, expressing love. Because here's the thing, if you know, and everybody that's watching, you know how to push your family member's button, and that's evil. You should not do that. If there is something that your brother, your sister, your mom, dad, uncle, whoever you live with, hey, why you keep doing the same thing? There's people out here who like revenge. You're like, right, today, if she comes, I'm just going to tell her about herself. You're creating fire for fire. This is why I need you to, number one, we need to walk in forgiveness. forgiveness is so important, because when you forgive, you allow love to flow. That's so important, forgiveness. And if it's a family member, try your best to be the light in that family. Maybe you're the one that's going to bring the light into that family to make things better for everyone else. Yeah. How do I know what God's calling is for my life? That's interesting. You know, everyone's asking about purpose. How do I know what my calling is? How do you know what your calling is, Mayowa, before I tackle this question?
Oh, the thing is freezing. What? So, do you want to?
From your point of view? How do you know your calling? So this young person says, "How do I know what God's calling is for my life?"
Okay, the way I knew my calling, was basically I studied law for my undergrad. Actually, for my when I went to uni, I studied law.
Okay.
And so when it came to when I finished uni, so I was thinking, what should I do? Like, should I do law school or should I do masters? Like, I'm literally so confused. And what I did, is I literally prayed. I was like, God, like, please show me what to do. I can't do this by myself. I can only do this with you. Like, I need some sort of direction in my life right now. And for some reason, I started doing my research. Like, then I was like, I started doing my research, and I just stumbled across. Then something came to my head, like, actually, why don't you do what you actually love? Like, you like media, you like presenting, you like things media related. So why don't you actually pursue something in that? So to cut the long story short, I looked at film and TV, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing masters in film and TV.
Okay.
And I looked at the criteria, and it was literally perfect for me. So one thing I would say is, like, literally be sensitive to God's voice. Like, try not to let things overcloud you. Like, literally be, how do I put it? Literally be sensitive. And what do you like doing? What do you enjoy doing? Do you like cooking? Do you like sewing? Do you like printing? Do you like talking? Anything. Like, what do you enjoy doing? You could literally further your skills in that thing. You can go for masters. You could buy books. There's internet. You could do your research. So I would say your purpose is, what do you actually enjoy doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a powerful slant from it.
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't really know my calling until like last year when I decided to do masters, and that's
wow.
what I feel like God is actually telling me something. Or what do people tell you that you're good at? Like, do people tell you that I like your cooking. Oh wow, I like your writing. Oh wow, you're a good speaker. Like, what do people tell you you're good at? So that is something I would say also from my little experience anyway.
That's powerful. So that's actually interesting. That's one element of it. When you look at purpose, number one is, what are you passionate about? You know, very, very important. And the other thing also is this. The key thing to life and purpose is this. What does the world need? Because oftentimes when we look at what am I good at, once you answer that question, does the world need what I have? Because when what you're good at meets what the world needs, there's a harmony. But when you look at yourself, or what do I want? What do I need? It's all about you. That's just phase one. What am I good at? What does the world need? Then you merge the two. Then eventually someone's going to say, you're going to get paid for it. So what do I love doing and I'm good at it? What does the world need? And how can I get paid for it? That's really purpose. So you find the love center of that is everyone. See, when I said everything on this planet has a purpose, you have a purpose. Everyone is a solution to someone's problem. You are a solution to someone's problem, but you just don't know what that is. So you being in media, you're going to solve a problem with media because you've got a gift or you've got to be very good at it. So your calling has to do with what pain do you feel? Whose pain do you feel? You know, for me, when it comes to young people, I'm all for young people forever. I feel their pain. All this gun crime, knife crime business thing that's happening, I'm so bitter and angry about it. And I'm expecting everybody else to be angry with me, but they're not. So it's cool because I'm the one that sees what they don't see. So a problem that you notice quite frequently is an indication to your calling. Yeah.
And can I just say, sorry, before I forget, literally just come to my head. And can I just say something? I would say you don't even have to, your calling can't, how do I put it? Your calling doesn't even have to be something you're really, really good at. Yeah. because Moses in the Bible, it wasn't good at talking.
Yes,
He has a
exactly.
speech impediment, but God wanted to use that speech impediment for a greater use. So your calling could even be your weakness, like what you're not really good at.
Wow.
But that's what God actually really wants to use.
That
Because
weakness.
I believe when I was finding my purpose, that was one thing that God told me, that God wanted to use my weakness. Because I moved a lot. I moved when I was younger. I kind of moved around a lot. So my English wasn't really that great. And I was feeling very insecure about the way I spoke about. Like, I was just feeling insecure, my accent, moving from one country to the other. I couldn't really construct English properly. Yeah. And I was feeling very insecure. And I went to the Bible and I literally, and the Bible verse, I never had that Moses had a speech impediment. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
I didn't have a speech impediment. But, what that verse told me is that, listen, like, Moses was a stammerer, and for me, I believe that I wasn't really that good with constructing my words, with being very articulate. And what that verse told me is that, listen, it's your weakness, that thing you're not really good at, I'm going to take and I'm going to use it. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't, because Moses shied away from that, innit? It didn't really use that. So I was like, do you know what? Like, I'm not really good at being very articulate, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to claim it that this is exactly what God is going to use.
Of course.
So anyway, the moral of the story is that your purpose doesn't even have to be something you're very good at. It could be your weakness. That's what God wants to use.
That's an interesting angle, that most people look at. You got to be the best at it. Maybe it's something that you're really, 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 really not good, so you're having to depend on God greatly on that. We're going to take one more question, then we're going to pray and going to finish off. The last person says, I have a passion for music, but more time nowadays, the lyrics in the songs I listen to is ungodly, and I find it hard to just switch off. How do I deal with that? So ungodly songs that don't... Listen, tell me the song you listen to, and I'm going to tell you the state of your heart. Music controls your emotions. So it's so important that you pick songs that have lyrics that build you, not feed you nonsense. So there's some of this drill music that's going on about right now. Look at the content of... Here's what you do. Print out the lyrics and read the lyrics without the song, and you be like, this is just so vile. Ew. But because you're listening to it with the music, you're blinded by the music and you don't notice the content of the lyrics, and that sometimes can actually affect. What's your take on music before we finish off?
My take on music is, I like Afrobeats, to be honest.
Okay.
But before I became a Christian, I used to listen to like a lot of trap music. No one is perfect. I used to listen to like a lot of trap music, but I don't listen to that anymore because I've noticed that doesn't really help my mindset.
Okay.
My take on music is that try to listen to, sometimes rather than listening to music, you can literally listen to like motivational talks.
Yeah.
Like I find myself listening to, like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm getting ready to go to uni or whatever, I find myself listening to like Les Brown or something. I actually took that from your book. I've started listening to him a lot. So I listen to like something motivational, and I just try to kind of like replace something motivational with like worldly music.
Okay.
And another thing is that you're not perfect. No one is perfect. So just because you might be trying to break up the worldly music, or just because you haven't broken up completely, it doesn't mean you're gonna go to hellfire, or doesn't mean like God doesn't love you or whatever. Like I said, God knows your heart and God knows what you're trying to do, and you're trying to be a better person. But one thing I would say is that try to replace music with motivational talks. Even if you're not really comfortable with it, just try to replace it with something positive. And that's something
beautiful.
I would also say.
Well, I've got to say, tonight's show has been amazing. Many people have gained a lot from it with regards to friendships and purpose, and you have definitely given us some food for thought. Do you mind closing in prayer for us before we wrap up for today?
Okay. Father, in Jesus' name, Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, thank you, Lord God, for today. Thank you, Lord, for this gathering. Thank you, Lord God, for giving us the resources to talk to you this evening. Oh, Lord God, I pray for everyone that came on today. I say, oh, Lord God, speak to everyone, God. Touch everyone. Let them find their purpose in the mighty name of Jesus. Let them realize how much you love them and how much you want to have a relationship with them. And let them realize that, you don't have to be you don't have to be perfect to be born again, but you just have to have a good heart. You just have to want to strive to know you better, and let everyone find their purpose, reveal their purpose to them one way or the other, and bless everyone, protect everyone, guide everyone, and let everyone know that they are loved and they cherished, they're cherished, and they have a purpose in Jesus' name.
Amen to that. Amen to that. That's beautiful. Guys, thank you so much, Mayowa. Thank you very much. We look forward to having you back. You know, shout out Mayowa. I'm going to put her details down. You can follow her and her sister, do her funny stuff. It's been amazing. Guys, thank you so much. Mayowa, thank you very much for tonight.
Thank you.
Everybody say bye to Mayowa.
If you can speak Yoruba, guys, go to my page and let some Yoruba, like some cheeky Yoruba.
Some cheeky Yoruba, yeah, exactly. So if you love Yoruba comedy, you need to hit her up on her page. Excellent stuff. Wonderful. Thank you.
All right, then. Bye, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So there you have it, guys. We've been talking about friendship and purpose, and I trust that you will now begin to make better choices with your friends. You know, you don't have to have negative people around you. You can begin to have positive people around you. So my advice to you is to practically begin to just really question, are the people around me building me up or tearing me down? If they're gossiping about other people, tell them it's not nice to gossip. You can be the light in your friendship group, because trust me, friendship influences your destiny. So important. So important. Whatever you do, remember this: you were born for a purpose, you're amazing, and you will change the world. One step at a time. Stay with me, stay with what I'm teaching you, and trust me, you're going to go places. There are certain things I've learned over the years that I would like to share with you. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. If you've got further questions, make sure you just DM me the questions. You guys have been so amazing. I love you so much. Every night. Well, we're going to be back again tomorrow night, 10:30, same time, bringing it to you live. And yeah, we might have some fun tomorrow night, actually. Something slightly different because it's going to be Friday. All right. Take care, guys. Remember, you are amazing. Okay. Someone says I do DM and you don't read. Seriously? No. DM. Maybe there's something wrong. I read all my DMs, Amanda. Okay. Take care, guys. Thank you very much, Amanda. Shout out to Amanda and everybody else. I'd like to read all the names, but some of your Instagram names are just funky. All right. Have a great night. And yeah, speak to you soon.